Part 2, back for more on this. I was just looking at it, kind of admiring the mess. I said, well, I gotta finish it. I can't just leave it. Well, I could, but I could, like I sometimes do, stick it in the stash. But I won't. I don't know what I'm gonna make from it. Where's my pad? I don't know what I'm gonna make from it. No. Maybe you guys can help me out, figure out what can I make out of an oval leaf-shaped blade that looks, that doesn't remove too much of the outside area. I mean, I can make anything I want at this point, as long as it has a narrow base. But I'm trying to think of a point that's easily made from a leaf-shaped blade, other than a turkey tail. This is Texas chert. Got to keep in mind, it's from the southern parts. Yep. So I'm just picking at the edge. Ouch, that took a lot off. Picking at the edge, trying to sharpen it up before I do anything with the stem. It'll give me some time to think. I like Duran points. I think I'm going to make a big old Duran out of it. Yeah, but that's Mexico, you might say. Those are Mexico points. So, close enough. Yeah. Make a big old Duran point. How's that? Or an art piece. It looks like a Duran, but it's not. Right? You agree? I thought you did. Yep. Everything is, yep. I see these TV characters, they say, I don't like to be surrounded by yes men. I don't know, what kind of universe are they living in? Yeah, when I say right, I like when people say, yep, mm-hmm, yeah. What am I doing? I need to thin it down a little bit on this side. See? Fat, kind of, sort of. It's not too bad, but I'm going to thin it. Oh, I'm starting to get tired today. Oh, not today. Right now I'm starting to get tired. And when that happens, I do silly things to entertain myself. What's tonight? Friday night? I should be watching a movie. Friday nights used to be movie nights. Now it's Flintknapping night? I suppose. Movies are cruddy these days. Yeah. Cruddy is a movie review term, too. Not just a Flintknapping term. Cruddy is a movie review term. Very specific meaning. Oh, yes. Yeah, cruddy is, in Flintknapping, is when you make a mistake or you get something you can't use. Same with the movie. I must have made a mistake. I can't watch the movie. Can't watch this movie. It's cruddy. It has no use. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I wish I had a bunch of this on the good side of the stone. I wish I had a bunch of that. It'd make life easier because it cooperates. The stone actually cooperates. So what does a Duran point look like? Duran. Duran. What does that point look like? Well, you're fixing to find out. Yep. If you stick around, most of you don't. YouTube was laughing at me in the analytics because you guys don't stick around. You know what YouTube told me in the analytics? It says most popular videos are being watched twice as long as what your videos are being watched. Most popular videos are being watched like 15 minutes. Yours, on the other hand, only being watched like 8 or 9 minutes. So there. Yeah, it's laughing at me. The analytics. You might say the analytics don't laugh at people. They're just pointing out the facts. Yeah, I know. I mean, you can't laugh after pointing out the facts. I always do. Look, your shoe's untied and it's been that way all day. Haha. It's a fact. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but that's what little kids do, you might say. Yeah, the AI. The AI's a little kid. Either that or I'm a little kid still. So I think the AI is laughing at me in the analytics. It's doing it sneakily. Thinks it's trying to help me. Why does that help me when it tells me that my videos are being watched only half as long as most popular videos are being watched? Is it trying to help me? It doesn't say what I should be doing. Unless it's implying that I should be doing the format that the popular videos are doing. Maybe that's what it's trying to say. What are the popular videos? I just saw one that was really silly. A lot of them are really silly, but this one was pretty silly. Yeah, the YouTube shorts are getting lots of views. I just saw a silly one. It got like millions of views. I think it was a raccoon cozying up to a cat. Got like 14 million views or some ridiculous amount. Yeah, the cat was the raccoon's girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever. That's what you want to see? I suppose. I mean, it was pretty funny. Yeah, and they played that music in the background that implies a little bit of love going on between the cat and the raccoon, yeah. Oh, let's see. But no, I'm not going to do that kind of video. You crazy? I've heard stories about raccoons living in the house. No, thank you. What kind of stories, you might ask? Well, getting into the food areas, they can open cabinet doors and all kinds of stuff. Oh, yes. Doorknobs are perfect for raccoon fingers and hands. I've heard stories. So it's not all roses, right? What is the saying? It's not all rosy. When you look at some of these videos, you're looking at the world through rose-colored glasses. Because it isn't what it appears to be in the videos that receive millions of views. Not all of them, of course, but sometimes I just gotta wonder. Let's see, who is starting to get a little bit translucent around the edges. I'm going to stop sharpening it. And yes, I was trying to sharpen the edges as well as thin them down. Some of these had big lumps on the edges, so I had to use the indirect percussion to power off those lumps. It's much easier to do that than with pressure flaker. Much easier to do it with an indirect flaker than it is a pressure flaker. When you get thick, lumpy areas near the edge. All right. So yeah, just pressure flaking again. You guys keeping track of how many videos I'm uploading today? I think this is like number 4. I'm liking this Wi-Fi stuff. Once it gets up and running, it's good. Yeah. It's intermittent though, right? It's always on, but the speed goes from like 64 megabytes per second to 600 megabytes per second. Then back down to 150 megabytes, back up to 300, then up to almost 700 megabytes a second, and back down to 13 megabytes per second. I watched it earlier today. I'm thinking every time I look at it, it looks like it's just spinning. But then I turn my back and it's uploaded already like 25% of the video. I'm going, what the hey? What is it? Yeah, intermittent. Intermittent good reception and then bad reception. But it still uploads the videos extremely fast compared to what I'm used to. I can upload a 30-minute video in less than an hour and a half. Even though it's intermittent Wi-Fi. Intermittent Wi-Fi. I can't wait till I have steady, reliable Wi-Fi. That'd be so nice. I am in the process of thinking about what my house is going to look like, because I am going to build one. Hopefully myself, but I'm getting to the age where I don't really want to do it all myself. It's going to be a smallish house, probably. There was a time where I wanted to build it all myself, but now I'm getting to the point where, if I can hire someone that understands fine detail work. So I want to have a kind of a Victorian looking style house from that era. But we'll see. If I can't find anybody that knows for a reasonable price, I'm going to do it myself. Probably just the interior, because the exterior, that kind of is pretty straightforward. But the interior, the fine woodworking, there's a big difference there. Okay, so if I want to make a big Duran point out of this, I got to shave a bunch off the stem. I can do that with indirect percussion. Let's see. Yeah. After all that work trying to get get the stem wide, you're making it narrow. You might say, why are you doing that? Well, there is a big lump on this side that I can get. Once I start narrowing this stem down, I can probably get rid of that because it's bugging me. Yeah. So not all is lost. Do not despair. I have a plan. It's so quiet now. There's nobody coming in and out of the house. Although they'll probably show up in a little bit. By that time, this video will be intermittently uploading. Cross my fingers. Sometimes the Wi-Fi here disappears entirely. Like, where'd it go? We don't even see the password thing. We don't even see the prompt anymore. Where'd it go? It's haunted. It's haunted. Haunted Wi-Fi. It's scared of this Halloween. Yeah. Oh, I tried to sneak up on it before knew what was happening, and it didn't go very far. So I'm gonna have to shoot a flake from the other side to get rid of it now, or yeah, I could create a stack in front and push it off, but I might have more luck shooting a flake from the other side. I can run long flakes on this, so we'll see. I should have put more force into sneaking up on it. I might still be able to force strike that with a lot of force and get it to go. Let's see. Can't do it with all materials, only with good stuff. Yeah, power through a step fracture. It's risky. Did it do it? Yes, it did it. Yeah. Of course, it didn't finish. Of course. Let me see. It doesn't matter. I can finish this off with pressure. Unless I want to send in a good flake here, because it's kind of lumpy right there. But I shouldn't mess with it. I should not. Which means I'm probably gonna mess with it anyway. Let's see. Ooh, I hear someone driving up. Perfect timing. They're gonna be coming in through the door. Probably not the front door, hopefully. Make me mess up. Yeah. I can blame it on somebody if I mess it up. You guys don't care if I mess it up, right? Yeah. You've been watching the channel long enough to know that sometimes there are surprises. Sometimes. But dude, you got the finished point in the thumbnail, dude. What are you talking about? Yep. The funny thing is, how do I know I got a finished point in the thumbnail when I haven't even finished this point? Huh? Riddle me that one, Batman. Yeah. How do I know? It's a secret. It's a secret. Hidden knowledge. Yes. I got so much hidden knowledge I didn't even know this was a damaged heat treat. When I picked it up, I went, ooh, nice colors. Didn't even notice it was a damaged heat treat when I first picked it up. Golly, it's 20 minutes already. Man. Yeah, I'm going to shoot a flake into that area. Okay. And if it creates a step fracture, oh well. See, I'm going to shoot a flake and try to power through that step. See if it works. It could just blow away a lot of that surface. Let's see. I don't know. Did I get some? I got some mixed results on that one. Well, let's see. Let's mix it up a little bit more. Let's get some more mixed results here. Make sure that platform is not too weak. Even with good material, I can't have weak platforms. It's kind of weak anyway. I probably should have left it thick. Now that I look at it, if I really wanted to use this point in real life, I probably would not have done that because it makes the whole stem weaker. The joint between the stem and the blade, unless I want the blade to remain in the wound. Yeah, that's what I wanted. That's what I want. I want the blade to remain in the wound and break off. Break off from the main stem. Yeah. Really? No. No, I don't. I don't know if that's useful. There's a little theory going around that some arrowheads were made to explode in the wound. Some projectile points explode within the wound. They actually use the word explode into tiny fragments, causing much more mayhem and destruction than just the normal point by itself. Yeah. Okay, dudes. Exaggerate much? Sensationalize much? Is that the terminology these days? Such and such much? Okay. Now see, I'm lopsided on the symmetry. Right? I got a bulge on this side. Yeah. How did I do that? One way to fix it, and one way only. What is that, you might ask? Write a stern letter to it. Yeah. Write a stern letter. Shouldn't be like that. You should know better than to be bulgy on one side. Seems like you have no ability to take care of yourself. Yeah, I had to fix it for you. What's up? Stern talking to. Golly, I'm rambling. I must really be tired. Can I nap when I'm tired? Not that great, but I can a little bit. Did it do it? Did it remove some of that mess? Let's see. Some of it. Whoa, what did it do? Ooh, what did it do? It kind of did something. Yeah. I still see a bunch of mess. I'm going to try to thin down some of that mess. Oh God, I'm running out of time. I really do want to finish this. I got to put some notches in it to make it look like a Duran point. Did it do it? Did it do what I wanted? Yeah, pretty much. Just make doo-doo. I'll make doo-doo with what I got. How's that? Yeah. Okay, let's see if I can pick off some of those step fractures without pinching myself to death. Did it do it? No. I got a feeling that I'm not going to be able to pick those off. I leave a lot of metal marks. I'm going to have to flake it away. These I'm not too worried about these down there. I'm not going to be able to get that, but I want to get this one because it's a big lump. All right, so let's see if we can get rid of that and do some notching. With the Wi-Fi in good shape, maybe I can make this video a little bit longer. You know, tag on some time at the end so I can have time for the notchings, but we'll see. Here we go. Let's see what it did. Everybody cross their fingers. Everybody in unison cross their fingers because that required some luck, and it looks like it did it. Yes, yes. Okay. I keep bumping on that biface down there. I keep bumping the biface. And it's not good. That biface is not going to like me by the time I get around to it. It's going to go, remember how many times you bumped me? Yeah, still feeling it. It's gonna be mad. It's gonna be angry at me. Can you feel how tough that is out there? Stone, even though I think it's heat treated, it's still tough. Yep. And if these notches are not symmetrical, you know what I always say? Oh well. Here we go. Just this notch and one more notch. I might finish it up off camera just to get it pretty for the thumbnail. Yeah. If I don't take away too much of the edge, like I did right there. Alright, so I can do more of it off camera. I mean, I can I'll deepen the notches there and deepen them on the sides and then put a pointy tip on it. I guess I can do that on the next video. Okay, let's see. I guess that's it.